So you mentioned how it works and how it integrates, but can we talk about the why, Paul? Like, why would a customer need CaLM? What problem does it solve?
Okay, so CaLM really comes into its own for complex interlock systems.
Yeah.
So, the number one reason for having CaLM is it displays the status of all the inputs.
Okay.
Yeah. So your inputs are your door interlock switches, your panel switches, your emergency stops, and it could be interfaces that inputs from other systems, especially with complex laser interlock systems. Mm-hmm. So this is really important if you've got a complex system with a lot of different inputs and you can't arm the system. Mm-hmm. You might have 10, 20, 30 inputs and you can't arm the system. And if you don't have a system like CaLM, then you don't know why you can't arm the system, because it could be any one of 30. So you have to go around, like for instance, one of our aerospace customers, one of their inputs is a gate on a roof on top of a lab. Okay. So if they don't have CaLM, then and they can't arm the system, they would need to check all of the inputs. So that's number one, displaying the status of the inputs. Then also, very importantly, displaying the status of the outputs of the system. So that means which lasers are enabled, which beam shutters are open. Mm-hmm. And so the CaLM system reads that information and displays that information in real time. So it's telling you in real time what wavelength lasers are actually accessible. Mm. So that means you know what protective eyewear to put on. So you could have that information displayed on the screen inside the lab, so the users inside the lab know what eyewear they need to put on. Right. But also displayed outside the lab. So if somebody's coming into the lab, authorized users coming into the lab, they know before they get in what protective eyewear to put on.
Okay. Yes.
A third reason is if you want to monitor the status of the system remotely. So so it can be whether is the system armed, is it disarmed? You know, what inputs are open, what outputs are enabled. That information, because CaLM transmits information via Ethernet, essentially it's unlimited distance that you can take that over. You have enough network switches. Then you could display that in a control room. Could be on the other side of the site. I mean, more likely be in the control room that's next door. But you're able to. It's unlimited distance that you can display that information. Yeah. So that's remote monitoring. Fourth reason would be remote control.
Remote control, yes.
So you can also control the status of the interlock system and aspects of the interlock system from a touch screen, and that could be a touch screen within the lab. It gives you more, therefore gives you more possible ways of or points at which you could control the system within the lab. And that means arming the system, disarming the system, enabling a laser, disabling a laser, opening a shutter, closing a shutter. You could do that from a touchscreen inside the lab, or you could do it from a touchscreen in a control room that's outside the lab. Mm-hmm. In that situation, you have to obviously be careful about how you set that up in terms of safety, because you don't want somebody opening a shutter when somebody's inside the room. But there are ways of setting that up with engineering controls, because we're all about engineering controls. The fifth reason is integration of the information or the status of the interlock system into a BMS, a building management system, or other secondary system. So we can give you that information. We can give it to you via Ethernet, and we can give you the codes to read that information, and then you can integrate it into another system, a BMS or whatever system you want to integrate it into.
Yeah, awesome. That's great, Paul.
Okay.
So, guys, if you haven't watched our episode 2, which is the interlock system with the ICSI controller, we highly recommend watching episode 2 first before going deep with this episode, because it will give you more context on the CaLM. Yeah. And we have the demo in a bit as well. So, wow, that's great.
Lovely. Thanks, Paul.
Lovely. Thank you.
Cheers.
Okay, cheers. Thank you.